This is Mondo with Animal Customs. So I wanted to show you real quick how to use the Designer Studio. Also, just a real quick note, if you scroll to the bottom of this website, of our website, you're going to see some links down there that say like design guidelines if you want to see if you want to design your stuff yourself, or also like the jersey sizing template so you can make sure you get the perfect size, and also the jersey description in case you want to see what our padding looks like, stuff like that. But for now, this is more or less about the Designer Studio. So let's go and click on this. Click on one of the categories that we're going to want. So you've got shooter, paintball, angler. We're going to be adding more. So if you don't see your cool sport here, it will be here soon. Let's go ahead and go to paintball just so we can get started. You are going to have different types of jerseys like standard cut, NCPA if you're in that, tournament cut, and everything else. If there's any accessories you want to add like half gloves or anything else, you'd be find here. For some of the shooting sports, this is where you're going to find the padding as well if you want to add that to your jersey, at least a shotgun. It's got shotgun padding. So let's click on one of these jerseys real quick. And okay, what's going to happen here is you're going to see a bunch of different jersey designs. What you want to do is click on this View All button, and you can basically get all the jerseys on one page. So you can kind of see all of them that we have. And there's more coming, just they need to load. There's a whole bunch. So let's go ahead and pick one so we can get started with this particular style. Let's go ahead and go with something simple like this. Now, with this particular jersey style, there's a bunch of different colors you can choose from. So if you want to see what it looks like in blue, bam, there it is in blue. Or any of the colors you want to see as well. This little button is going to take you to the actual Designer Studio. So let's click that. Now, this Designer Studio is very, very memory intensive. So sometimes it will RAM, but again, it does take a lot of memory of your computer, so sometimes it can lag. So let's start from the beginning. Oh, real quick, if you want to upload an image, there's only a couple of images that will work, and this is the reason if you're going to try to send a JPEG or anything like that, it's usually JPEGs can be very low resolution, and we can't change the background. So if your logo looks like a circle and there's a white background, we can't get rid of the white background because it's a JPEG and it doesn't allow us to. It's a flattened image. Also, usually it'll come out real blurry, real pixeled. So what we need is EPS, SVG, or PDF files. If you have a file as an EPS or SVG or PDF, you try to upload it, it just uploads forever and ever and ever. It means that somewhere inside that logo there's a JPEG or a bitmap property, and the software is getting confused. So it basically just until infinity is going to keep loading, uploading. It's never going to work because it's basically trying to re-upload and re-upload and re-upload, but it's not going to because it's the wrong type of image, even though it's labeled as an EPS. So if that happens, that's basically the case. You can always send the logos to us, and we can always recreate them for you. We do charge for that, but that's something we can do if you don't have an artist in the family that'll do it for free. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So clip art, this is where you're going to get your sponsor logos, paintball sponsors, shooter sponsors, bullfighters, what have you. Okay, now again, some of these logos will take a while to load. That loaded pretty fast. Sometimes they can take a little longer. You can resize this to pretty much any size you want. You can do it kind of an angle, which is kind of cool. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. And you can also add multiple logos through this. Don't think that you have to. You're limited to only one type of logo. So let's put this on there. And put that on there real quick. All right, you can also put your name on the front as well. Now here, we're going to go to the back of the jersey. This is usually where you're going to put your name on the top. Here, you can put your name. You can change the color. Here, you can change the actual type of font. So let's go with, I don't know, Gothic. And then here's all the different type of Gothics we have. Gothic may be a little too dark for this, but just a real quick sample. You can change the outline, and you can change the thickness of it. So that's pretty cool. That looks pretty hideous, but I think you get the point. Let's change that. That might be a little better. There you go. Okay. Okay, let's say you want to do an arc or a pinch or something like that. Basically does it for you automatically, which is cool. You can also add, let's say if you want to add a number, say, that's your number there. And basically the same thing. You can move this around, you can change it, do whatever you want to do. Sleeve, clip art, Let's add, I don't know, just saw Def Leppard in concert, so let's see that. All right, so we can do that. The British flag, kind of cool. What this red line's telling you is that if you try to do this any bigger than that, it's going to wrap around the sleeve, and this is kind of the same, you know, the right size to be. Now, also, don't worry. Let's say here, let's say, you know, really realistically, that's about as much as big as you're going to get. If for some reason you went this big, we're going to send you a proof, and it'll be corrected, and it'll be resized. Unless you want it really big and we want it to wrap around, if that's the effect you're going for, we will do that for you. But of course, we'll send you a proof first, just to make sure everything's done correctly. Any mistakes that we think you made, because we've been doing this for a long time, of course, we want to make sure that you get the jersey that you want, and not just you know, the jersey that you think you wanted type of stuff. Okay, so now basically, of course, you can do that with the other sleeve as well. Names and numbers. This is where you're going to put your roster. Let's say this is for a team. So Paul, let's say his numbers. You can go ahead and Rick, you know, you can put letters for numbers as well. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff. G-boy, G-bay, and you can put, you know, you know, pretty much anything you want. Let's say like number signs, not a problem at all. We can do that. Now, you know, here, of course, we've got the names and numbers, and it's showing to you, like, hey, it looks pretty generic. We are going to use the names and numbers and the fonts that you chose and the colors from the other page. This is basically just to list the roster. Also, if you save it and you go to the back, you're going to see that this is, let me close this, you're going to see that that's there, and I apologize. This is a glitch that we are working on, but don't worry, we'll know to use this one and not the big, ugly one. Okay, so I think once we've done, you can actually share this design. You can hit this button and send it to Facebook or email it to your friends to make sure it's, you know, it's what they're going to want. You can choose to do it, and then you're good to go. Once you send it to them, they can also order it themselves, so it doesn't have to be on your credit card. So that's always nice. Of course, the more you order on one at one time, we do have group discounts, and you can actually save a bunch of money that as well. So let's go ahead and add to cart. Pretty much. We've already done the sizes. Oh, yeah, you know, you can go ahead and change sizes here. Actually, it's something I forgot to show you over here, my bad. Here, you can actually change the sizes to whatever you want to be. Scroll bar. You know, some sizes go all the way to 7x. So no matter what your size, man, we'll make you look good. And hit save, and you're good to go. All right, add to cart, and let's see. If you need to scroll, you can scroll. But basically, you know, like the 6x, I already added that. The 1x. So if you put in the roster, put the sizes, that already comes over here automatically. Hit continue. New design. You can save it as anything you want in case you want to do several designs. And pretty much that's it. You're good to go to start with the whole process of just, you know, click all these continue buttons. There's kind of too many of them, but Nemo works. Once you get here to the order page, which will pop up in a second, just go through the process, man. Just do the deal. Jersey will show up here, show what you went ahead and did. Here's the roster. You know, if you want to change the size of this stuff, you can do. Usually, honestly, we kind of work on that and we make it look better to whatever size we think you're going to want. But again, we'll do whatever you want as well. Fill in the information, go to checkout, and you're good to go. Here are some other samples, just, you know, what the jersey would look like with the logo placement that you selected. But that's about it. Trying to think if I left anything out. I think that's about it, really. So I think have fun. It didn't take too long. And just enjoy yourself. Just remember, the website does lag a little bit, and I apologize. It just depends how many people on there. Sometimes, literally, we can have 1,000 people on here at once, and it gets a little slow. Have fun, and talk to you soon. Have a great day.